नमस्कार. नवे सार संसार हा घोर आहे, मना सज्जना सत्य शोधूनी पाहे. जनी विष खाता पुढे सुख कैचे, करी रे मना ध्यान या राघवाचे. 66th श्लोक, मनाचे श्लोक. श्लोक मीन्स वर्स, VERSE. ओके. नवे सार संसार हा घोर आहे. इट मीन्स whatever is happening around us, inside us, at the end of the day, many feel that it is a ghor, means it is a kind of a not so happy moment and not so happy time, for example. Because suppose we are soul, just think of it. If you are atheist, that our soul is born through 8.4 million births, then imagine how much those other species suffer just to get food. They have to run a lot, they have to do a lot of things just for food, for example. Even in human life also, suppose less than 50% people are earning their bread every day, then it's a ghor. I mean, it's some people feel it happy, somebody doesn't feel it happy. At the same time, there are few things which we do happily, there are certain things we don't do it happily. So there is a part in our life which is a ghor, that is not so good. We are looking at the gist, not the exact meaning. Mana sajjana satya shodhune pa, and that is why try to find out what is the truth. The ultimate reality, the truth is God is one. We are becoming one with the God, and the all pervading super conscious God is everywhere, and we should live truthfully, ethically, and values based life. And then only everything and all the species on earth can survive. Otherwise we are going to create ghor, means environmental catastrophe, then so many fantastic things over here, atom bombs, killing each other, wars, and all fantastic things. Jani vish khata pudhe sukh kaise. Now this being born is also not so good, because to remain one with the God at all the times is the best thing to happen. That is what Samarth Ramdas says. Nitya mukta, atmadhyan, brahmadhyan, kaivalya prapti, living with the God, becoming yogi, vibhakta nasaya teris bhakta mana, that is the best thing to happen in life. Otherwise also, if somebody eats the poison, so if he survives after going to the hospital, then he'll have to face a lot of fantastic things in future. And this whole world is a kind of at the end of the life, everybody is going to die. But how you live at each moment, that is very important. With each breath, with each thought, with each pulse beat and heartbeat. So I'm near the college where I've seen people are running over here. Okay. So living an ideal life is the best way. Otherwise, at each moment you are eating the poison, and nobody has ever lived forever. Okay. Some people say that there are Sapta Chiranjeev, Ashta Chiranjeev are there. That is different issue. That is different talk altogether. My Swamiji used to say, with the body, nobody has become immortal. If God is there, for example, when we offer prayers to that God, it appears in the form, maybe human form or something, then again it gets disappeared, it gets merged into the super consciousness. Okay, so it forms its body for a few moments, and again it vanishes into unseen, merges into super conscious self. Now whatever we do, it is going to be a poison. Why should we do? At that time, then shastras and knowledge come that if you do it for the cause of God, then it will be a good work. If you do it for selfish purpose, not for humanitarian cause, then it is not a good thing. Then you are eating a poison. And that is why karire mana dhyana ya raghvats. And that is why you should always remember God, do the work for God with each pulse beat, with each heartbeat, with each thought, from each cell of the body. Okay, That's the way to live. So it's the crux of the life, gist of the life, and that is the way we should live. That is what Samarth Ramdas is requesting to our mind, each one's his own and the cosmic mind, that let everyone live a beautiful life. Now from 67 to 76, Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java. This concept is coming. Prabhate means what? In the childhood, early in the morning, or before doing every work, starting something new that is good, values based, ethic based, and for the humanitarian cause, you should always offer prayers to God and then start the work. Every day in the morning, you offer the prayers and start the work, start the day. In the early childhood, all the good qualities, ethics and values, moral values, humanitarian values should be, inculcated in each soul, so that he can live or she can live a very good life. Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java means that's the way you offer the prayers, and throughout the day, throughout your life, live a life for a cause, a humanitarian cause, for God's cause, Rama cause, Ramakaj, or Jesus Christ, or Allah, or Mahavir, or Vaheguru, whichever God you believe, Sadguru, Sai, then Baba, or whosoever you believe in. Okay, Mataji, or something like that. Now let us start. Ghanashyam ha Rama Lavanya Rupi, Mahadhira Gambhira Purna Pratapi, Karik Sankati Seva Kansa Kudava, Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java. Ghanashyam means God is like a dark matter, or you may say, we don't go into the color of a God. God is in everywhere. You see, this greenery, this God is there everywhere, in each soul, in each entity. Rama Lavanya Rupi, it's that God is very beautiful. Mahadhira Gambhira Purna Pratapi. Dhira Gambhiri, it means he is always stable, always serious about his life, always serious about his work. Purna Pratapi. He happens to be so powerful that he can get the work done. He can pull out of some anybody from the bad things. He can kill the most powerful demon, the Ravana, inside us, inside him, everywhere existing. So that Mahadhira Gambhira Purna Pratapi, everybody can live a very good life. Mahadhir. Dhir means even if anything happens, a lot of cyclones, a lot of earthquakes may happen, tornadoes may happen, still the person remains stable, remains one with the God. Stable mind. He always remains composed. That is what Mahadhir. Whether living, whether on the deathbed, he is always Mahadhira Gambhir Purna Pratapi. It doesn't mean he is anybody who has become enlightened soul can become, he has immortal body. No, that immortal body concept is there for those who want to, serve the society is okay, but who want to, live for a selfish God. Live the life, whatever is been given each moment for a good cause. Kari Sankati Seva Kansa Kudava. So whenever the Sankat is there, means any kind of, agony is there, any kind of pain is there, any kind of, catastrophe is there, he tries to find out a solution on that. And in some way or other, he finds out the solution on the problem. It doesn't mean that you take a lot of loans and he will get rid of that. No. He'll try to inculcate such qualities that you will either be able to survive in those catastrophes, or he'll give you the stable mind, or he'll save you, or he will find out a solution wherein if you are living for a values-based life, for his cause, living, humanitarian cause, then he'll find out a solution. By that way, you can survive in your life and live a good life in future as well. Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java. And that is why every day in the morning, before any good cause and work you are doing, and In the childhood, you try to inculcate good qualities. You try to pray the God, offer the prayers to God, and do the work for the cause of the God. 67. Now 68. बळे आगळा राम कोदंडधारी महाकाळ विक्राळ तोही थरारी पुढे मानवा किंकरा कोण केवा प्रभाते मनी राम चिंतित जावा. 68. बळे means with power. Ram is detached from everything. He is Kodandadhari. I hope everybody knows Shangadhara. Then all this means he is Kodandadhari. I mean, he is Dharmadanda, and he is Dharmadanda means, I hope you know that. He is holding maybe the Dharma, what is that, bow and arrow. Dharma means religious, that will do only good things, and it will kill the Ravana in that, I mean the bad things in that, and he will always allow you to do the good things. Mahakala Vikra Tohi Tharari. If you are on the good path, then even if the death car comes and tries to kill you, he will try to save you at certain times, so that you can conclude your work in your life assigned to you, and then you have to live. I mean, nobody has become immortal. Time and again we are seeing at that. Okay. Pudhe manava kinkara kona keva. We are just kinkar. We are just speck of in front of him. I mean, he is controlling infinite universes, infinite dimensions. In front of him, we are just small speck. But at the same time, we should have confidence like Deha Buddhya tu dasam, Jivuddya tadonsha, Atmuddhya tumeham. At the bodily self, I am serving you. I am your servant. At the small soul, I am part of you. At the infinite soul, we are one and the same thing. He is, Lord Hanuman said to the Lord Prabhu Ramachandra, Prabhate mani Rama chintita sama. 68. And that's why at the start of any work, during your childhood, and for any good thing, you should offer prayers to God and start the work. In the morning as well. Prabhate means morning, generally we say. But in the early childhood, the morning of our life, we should inculcate good qualities, offer the prayers to the God, and ask him that please let me live a good life. Even by mistake, I should not commit such mistake that will harm the humanity or any soul or any entity. Sukhananda Ananda, now 69. Sukhananda Kari Nivari Bhayate Jani Bhakti Bhave Bhajave Tayate Viveke Tajava Anachar Heva Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java. 69. Sukhananda, Sukha, we already saw that when our soul merges with the infinite soul of God, at that time Sukha, Kha is kind like God. At that time, when we live with that God, we become Anandi, happy, joyous. And Nivari Bhayate, it brings out fear out of our life. There is no fear left. Okay? Jani Bhakti Bhave Bhajave Teyate. Now fear is gone. It means that you don't have fear for the death or something, bad things happening to you. Though you are doing good work, okay, you are not doing bad work and then you are saying that I am fearless. No. So that part is also very important. Jani Bhakti Bhave Bhajave Tayate. So inside your mind, all the time this is going on. So when you are alone, still you are offering prayers to God, you are merged with the God, you have become Bhakta Yogi, and you are offering prayers to that God at each moment. When you are living with the public, at that time also you are living a life full of cause, full of, smaran of God, means thinking about God. This is God works and offering at the feet of God with full concentration, with full efficiency, effectiveness, everything, precision, accuracy, you are doing your work. Viveke tajava anachara heva. With consciousness, alertness, awakened mind. Viveke, you should be understanding what is good and what is bad, and you are walking on the razor's blade path and doing good things, and you are getting rid of all the bad qualities, all the bad things in your work, and you are doing work for the God. And you are getting rid of anachar, that work which should not be done. You are not going to do that. Heva means, hate, or you are a hate crime, or why my shirt is not whiter than his, him, like that, comparison and all those things. Comparison kills everything, because each entity is different. No two things are alike in this world. Prabhate mani rama chintit java. Every entity has come here for a cause, and that entity should offer prayers in the morning, whenever it starts the work, or in its childhood. Offer prayers to God that I should be able to live a good life for your cause only. Prabhate mani rama chintit java. 69. Now 70. Sada ram name vada purna kame kada badhijena pada nitya neme madalasya ha sarva sodoni द्यावा प्रभाते mani rama chintit java. 70. Always Rama Nam, chant the name of God, whichever you believe God is, whichever you believe, and believe, have faith, and try to do your work with full devotion. How is the Ram? He is a Purnakam. It means he has already fulfilled all his wishes. He doesn't have any wishes left to be done. He is Shadaishwara Sampanna. He has all kinds of righteousness, richness, whatever you may call. He has everything with him. He is controlling infinite galaxies, infinite universes, infinite dimensions. He is complete. He is total. He is full of everything. There is nothing he doesn't have. In simple words. Kada badhijena pada nitya neme. And anytime, any moment, he doesn't get hurt, or he doesn't get destabilized in his calmness and composure. And nitya neme, we have seen that at particular moment and time you are doing all the perfect work at particular time, right time, right word, right work, right place, right situation. He does good things. Right thing he does. Nityan neme means at particular time, and at in discipline, during the disciplined work, or at certain occasions as well. He does the perfect thing to himself and for the humanitarian cause. And he is living for every entity. He is in every entity. You cannot say only humans should survive and everybody should die. No. He is in every entity, so he takes care of every entity. Madalasya ha sarva soduni द्यावा. Now that is why mad means I have become this, I have become rich, I have become this and that. That is mad. Mad means that he have become egoistic. Egoism is there, egotism is there, me, myself, my family, myself, I'm the greatest and all those things. I hope you understand. That is mad. Alasya means, I hope you're not waking up in the morning for something and spending your life in leisure and all those things. That is alasya. Early to bed, early to rise makes the man healthy, wealthy and wise. That is the way to get rid of alasya. Okay. Alsi, alasya, alshi in Marathi, in one word is laziness. So get rid of all laziness. Get rid of procrastination. Get rid of all the fantastic things that is hurting your life. And live for the humanitarian and the work of the God. And then only you can become yogi, bhakta forever. Now 71. जयाचेनि योगे महादोष जाती जयाचेनि नामे गती पावजेती गती पावी जेती जयाचेनि नामे घडे पुण्य ठेवा प्रभाते मुनी राम चिंतित जावा. 71. If you chant his name, you try to remember him at every moment, then whatever the sins you have committed in the past lives and in the past, that will be cured. those will be cured. Because normal human being doesn't commit big mistakes. So that is why once in a while some mahadosh, somebody might have killed, an ant sometimes. Rarely we do all those things. Rarely we scold, become angry, become, normal human being. He is always behind his own work and getting the work done and lives for our family and all those things. There are special people who are, they have a lot of power, a lot of money. They can become angry. They can create bigger mistakes as well. So those big people, if they chant the name and come to the righteous path with ethics and values, if they live the life, then they can cure their life and bring on the good path. Okay. Otherwise, again they will commit mahadosh. Again they might commit big mistakes, big error. Okay. જ્યાચેની નામે ગતિ પાવી જતી. Once you leave the leave the path of unrighteousness, then you will come on the path of righteousness straight away. Okay. જ્યાચેની નામે ઘડે પુણ્ય ઠેવા પ્રભાતે મની રામ ચિંતિત જવા. Because of chanting his name and doing good work for humanitarian gods, then punya, your good work, good deeds increase. Prabhate mani Rama chintita java. And hence, in the morning every day you should offer prayers to God. Apart from that, in childhood only, you should inculcate these qualities. And before every work, you should try to offer prayers to the God. 72. नवेचे कदा ग्रंथची अर्थ काही, मुखे नाम उच्चारिता कष्ट नाही, महाघोर संसार शत्रु जिणावा, प्रभाते मनी राम चिंतित जावा. 72. Granth means shastras, means knowledgeable text. When sometimes people try to read some kind of books, there are certain words which we may or may not understand. But while chanting the name of God, just Ram, it is not so difficult. But you might be knowing that Ratnakar became, or Valya became Valmiki. He became Valmiki Rishi. Okay? So he couldn't chant Ram Ram. So Ufrata Rama Namasati, Mara Mara Mara, he said, and he became, Mara means death, in fact, in Marathi, Hindi, and Sanskrit as well. Mara Mara. So he said Mara 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 Mara, he became Ram. So there are certain people who cannot chant the name of God. So still they have went on to become Valmiki. Imagine how many bad deeds he might have done. Okay, and still he went on to become Valmiki Rishi by chanting the name of Ram for several decades, in fact. Because he came to understand he committed a mistake. Till he didn't know that he is committing mistake, and till he didn't know that his own people will not support his own mistakes, errors. Till that he was committing those errors. After that, once he realized, he became alert, conscious, awakened. He was on the righteous path. Okay. Mahagora Sansar Shatru Jinava. And that's why this world, we should not come to birth again, because again we have to born, again we have to earn the bread, again we have to do certain things. So at the end of the day, people feel, oh, this is monotonous. Whichever birth you may take, whichever, a butterfly is there. Okay, it is gone. So whichever birth you may take, still you have to do the same things in the life. So let us try to become, yogi, bhakti, merge our soul with the God. That is what it is. And anything coming in between is your enemy. And the biggest enemies are the bad things, bad thoughts inside our mind. So you have to get rid of those things. Prabhate mani raat chintit raat. That is how you should offer prayers to God. In the morning, inculcate good qualities in the childhood. And before anything, you should offer prayers to God. Please take care of these things. I am doing your service only. 72. Now 73. देहे दंडणेचे महादुःख आहे, महादुःखते नाम घेता न राहे. सदाशिव चिंतित असे देव देवा, प्रभाते मनी राम चिंतित जावा. Many a times we work hard and we feel sorrow and pain as well. But if you try to do the same work with hard work, with smart work and everything, by chanting the name of God, and if you do the work on the righteous way and the righteous path with ethics and values for humanitarian cause, then we do not feel sorrow and pain, because we understand that I'm doing it for the happiness of my soul, happiness of this whole humanity, for all the people. I'm trying to do the good things. Then that biggest dukkha means sorrow, the pain, agony. Maha means the bigger. So those things are gone. Agony, pain and the sorrow is gone, because we are chanting the name of God. We are doing the work of God at all the times, 24/7, with each pulse beat, with each heartbeat, with each inhalation and exhalation, with each thought, 24/7 throughout our life. Sadashiva chintitase deva deva. Sadashiva means Lord Shankara, Shiva. He said that the name of Ram existed even before Ram was born, and I'm chanting that name since long. And because of chanting his name at every moment, he feels that every moment I'm taking the name as a fresh. My life becomes fresh at each moment. I get the new meaning of Gita at every moment. Each Shlok of Gita, each verse of Gita, every day I come to know new things. Like that every moment I come to know that I am living a fresh life at every moment. He feels as if he has taken a child is, a small child is there. If you bath him and clean him, and he feels like a beautiful flower like child, fresh. Like that freshness I feel like a child while taking the name of the Lord. Lord Shiva said that Prabhate Mani Rama Chintitasa. Every moment can be your new moment, new life, fresh life when you chant the name of God. Beautiful. No one else can say that except a realized soul like Samarth Ramdas. 73, now 74. बहुतां परी संकटे साधनांची, व्रते दान उद्यापनेती धनाची, दिनाचा दयाळू मनी आठवावा, प्रभाते मनी राम चिंतित जावा. There are a lot of ways to penance, like Ravana did. He had 10, the faces, for example, 10 heads. So he started cutting his heads as Brahmadev didn't appear in front of him. It means there is a lot of pain, and sankat means some kind of agony, some kind of pain, some kind of the catastrophe in your life, because there are so many ways of penance that Panchagni sadhan, for example, at 4 places, east, west, north, south, in a perimeter of just 1 meter, you fire the the wood, and at the 12 o'clock in the afternoon, when the sun is at the head, you try to penance. So a lot of heat is there. There are so many ways. There are infinite ways of the penance, but they all have a lot of trouble, a lot of hard work. And after doing those hard work, you do a lot of vrate, means lot of vrat means if you do some Lakshmi vrat or this vrat or that vrat means you offer the prayers to God with certain things. Then after pursuing that, then you have to fulfill the next things, that udyapaneti dhanachi. Then you have to say to God that I have done this, and this is my dakshina, means this is the offer to the this temple or somebody or something thing is there. So always there is money attached to it, efforts attached to it, but for chanting the name of God, there are no money and nothing, no efforts are required. Dinacha dayu mani athwava. He is a kind-hearted. The God is kind-hearted. He is always, helping his bhakta, yogi and servants. You just remember him and do the righteous work with values and ethics. Prabhate mani rama chintita java. And these qualities should be inculcated in the childhood. Before every work, you should chant the name of God. Every day in the morning you should chant the name of God. And each moment you should feel that this is my fresh life, fresh moment. 75. समस्तामध्ये सार साचार आहे, कळेना तरी सर्व शोधून पाहे. जीवा संशयो उगा तो त्यजावा, प्रभाते मनी राम चिंतित जावा. In everything, the gist is that you just find out God in everything. That is the gist of life. Jiva sanshaya ugato tejava. Whatever comes as a hurdle in our faith and trust in God, whatever the doubt is there, get rid of that. Whatever the doubt that somebody harm you, get rid of that. Whatever is going to come in your penas, get rid of that doubt. Once you get rid of doubt, God is there. Even Kabir ji said, "मैं तो हूँ विश्वास में." I am there in your trust and faith that God is everywhere. Okay. Prabhate mani Rama chintit java. So in the morning you should offer prayers to the God, which your God you trust and faith. In childhood, inculcate this. In the childhood means the morning of your life, you should inculcate all these qualities to offer prayers to God before every work. And at every moment you should feel fresh, a fresh life you should be living. Thus, getting rid of doubt about existence of God, believing in Him, then becoming yogi, becoming bhakta at all the time, serving for the God, without any doubt, is the biggest thing to happen in our life. At each moment, at each pulse beat, with each heartbeat, with each blinking of eye, with each thought process, 24/7, we should offer prayers to God, think Him, do the work for Him, live for Him, 24/7 throughout your life. That is the biggest thing to happen in our life. 75. 76. नवे कर्मना धर्मना योग काही, नवे भोगना त्यागना सांग पाही. म्हणे दास विश्वास नामी धरावा, प्रभाते मनी राम चिंतित जावा. 76. Last verse Shlok in the series of Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java. Nave karmana dharmana yoga kai. Chanting the name of God, thinking about Him, then while doing every work, every good deed, becoming yogi, becoming bhakta, then you don't, when you are doing everything, it becomes a regular practice. At that time we feel that we don't have to do something special deed or something special religious work or something special yoga, something special bhoga means offering. Bhoga has lot of meaning. Bhog means if you did bad things and then you have to sustain the bad impact of that. Bhog, another meaning is so I mean he means to say that just you don't have to do all those things. You don't have to tag. You don't have to get rid of something while chanting the name of God. Just trust. Mane dasa vishwasa nami dhara. Just trust. Have faith in the Lord's name. Ram, Ram, Ram. Shriram Jam Jajaram Vaheguru Sai or whatever. Whatever the name you are chanting. Whatever the God you trust. Just have a faith in that. And Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Jao. Just carry on that. Good things, good deeds, with each pulse beat, with each heartbeat, with each thought process, at every moment. Feel the freshness of life at each moment. Prabhate Mani Rama Chintita Java. And in the morning, you should offer prayers to God. Make your life beautiful throughout the day. At each moment, offer the prayers to God. Think about Him. And with full concentration, if you do the work by offering first prayer and then doing the work, then it gets offered at the feet of God. But that work should be ethical, with moral values, for humanitarian cause only. Then you feel fresh in your life. Wow, I took care of that child. I feel so fresh. I studied. I felt, wow, what a good life. I cooked and feel, oh, my children are going to eat it. Wow, what a life. I did certain thing, taught to students, did the work of cleanliness or whatever it may be, office work as well. What a beautiful moment I'm feeling. Oh, I'm feeling fresh today. I'm not feeling tired. It doesn't mean that you should do the work 24/7. No, you should think about God 24/7. Exploitation should not be there of your body, mind and soul. It should happen automatically after certain time. You have to work hard in the starting of the penas. After that, Ram hamara jap kare hum baithe aaram, automatically that becomes habit of your mind to chant the name of God. Whatever you are doing, whether you are playing chess, whether you are playing football, whether you are doing this work, office work, that work, going here or there, that chanting goes on the inside at every moment. Just have faith and trust in the name of God, in His smaran. Smaran means thinking of Him, doing the work for Him 24/7 with each pulse beat, with each heartbeat, with each blinking of eye. Our each cell in the body will work for Him. Each cell in the body will work for Him. Prabhate mani rama chintita java. These qualities, as the meaning of Prabhat is in the morning every day, in the morning of your life means childhood, before every work, and each moment can become your Prabhat moment. Every day can become, every moment can become your morning moment. A fresh life you are living at every moment, 24/7 throughout your life. Because we are living for the cause of the God. We are doing right thing at every moment, at each situation, at every phase of your life, PHASE, phase of our life, and every moment we are living for God, a fresh life. So let us try to live such a beautiful life. Create a Amrajya inside our mind. Create Anandavan Bhavan, Swananda Bodh Patan inside our mind and around us, so that this whole world, on earth, Mother Earth, Moon, Mars, or beyond, wherever humans may go. Okay? Let us try to live such a beautiful life. That becomes, like a fresh flower offered at the feet of God, becomes a nirmalya and gets flown in the Ganges. Such a beautiful, when everybody is going to die, everybody has, written that everybody who has born is going to die. So till death, let us live a beautiful life, because death is for body, not for soul. Our soul should merge with the infinite soul of God, becoming yogi and bhakta. At each moment, we should live a fresh and beautiful life for the cause of God. Let us try to live such a life. Thank you very much.